You've been involved in multiple draft broadcasts now, so you know things move fast, right? They move faster than you think. It's 10 minutes in between picks, but like Cam Ward's walking last night, the trade hit.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about the trade and Travis Hunter. Now, boom, the Giants are going. And boom, it just keeps going and going, and you got to take a commercial break, and it's just your head's filled with so much. I did still find time. After Kenneth Grant went 13th overall, made 3 Michigan Wolverines in the top 13.
Yes, sir.
And so I still had time to text some friends of mine, Desmond, to say 2023 national champs, 3 2024 national champs, big fat 0. And then when Grace Abel went. Before anyone from Ohio State, I got to text North Dakota State before the Ohio State. Man, I'm still living my best life, even though I have a little less ground to stand on right now since Ohio State won it all. And rightfully so. They were terrific. But still, I still have fun like that.
No, I'm glad you do. You know, you have enough fun for all of us. You know what I mean? You do the things that I can't do. You know?
I'm here for you.
I love it. That's my guy.
I'm here for you.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
yes,
you know,
sir.
and so all that said, you know, we see how Michigan has been sending all of these kids to the next level in a certain way. What do you think about, just as a moment for us, about the future for Michigan right now? Because we had Bryce Underwood on our show. I got to see him in person. You guys got to see him in person as well.
Yeah.
I could not believe he's 17. You know, I could not believe it.
Ridiculous.
He is.
It's ridiculous, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Yeah, I think we're in good hands.
Okay.
I think the future is bright. I think that I saw Bryce too. I was up in Ann Arbor probably about a month or so ago. I watched him a little bit at practice, and I mean, he's a very big quarterback, strong. Kind of looks like, man, not quite Cam Newton, but he's in that mode size-wise. He can throw the ball. I mean, the ball just pops out of his hands. You understand now why he was the #1 recruit in the country. And it's just a matter of them molding him to what they need to use him for in their offense. I think that, I know that, listen, Sharon Moore is an excellent coach. He has a great offensive mind, but at the end of the day, they're not bringing this kid in to throw the ball 45 times a game. Like, it's still going to be a smash concept. They also got the running back out of the portal from Alabama, and they brought in the running back who went for 100 yards in his first start as a freshman, Marshall, against Alabama in the bowl game, meaning it's still going to be a run-first, run-heavy offense, I believe, right? So this kid, he has a run element, Underwood. He has an element of running the ball that he brings to the table, too, but you don't get him to run. I mean, this guy, he can spin it. He can hit every area on the field with his arm.
Well, the thing that I left impressed by when he left our studio, Desmond, you mentioned Cam Newton. And Cam Newton is somebody he mentioned who he emulates.
Really?
And he told a story about, what did he say? That it was a 7-on-7 game or whatever, and it was he was playing against a team that Cam was coaching.
Okay.
And he said that they torched the opponent.
Okay.
and I said to him, you know, so did you go up to Cam afterwards? And he goes, well, I did, but I don't think Cam really wanted to talk because we just beat the brakes off him, you know.
Makes sense, yes.
And then he started telling a story about meeting LeBron and telling LeBron, I'm coming for Ohio State.
Right.
And so he already wears, in my way, the comfort and parlance of generationally talented. You know, the fact that he sounded like a veteran who says, Cam wanted no part of wanted to come up and talk to him because I just beat him. Like, he kind of has that sort of competitive spirit that you hear from somebody that's next level. Obviously, he's got to do it now. That's the issue.
Exactly.
But he kind of felt comfortable because I said, what's it going to feel like when you're going to walk out in the big house for the first time? He goes, I don't know. I've got cameras on me the whole time. It's just going to be another day with cameras on me.
Yeah.
So I kind of got that from him.
Yeah.
That's what gave me some very exciting one-sided feelings.
I think there's a level of maturity that he brings with him.
Right.
Obviously, he's a very confident young man too. Growing up in Detroit or in the Detroit area, he's always been, from my research, a Michigan fan. And even though he was at one point committed to LSU,
yes,
he, as a young kid, he wanted to go to Michigan. He had other concerns about the program because things that was happening at that particular time, and that's why he committed to LSU. Plus, I'm sure, NIL played this role also. But ultimately, when he understood what the situation was at Michigan, then he realized, okay, they're on solid footing. This would be a great landing spot for me, and I've always wanted to play for the University of Michigan. So you got that element that he brings too.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.